we talked a little bit about a concept of your 3-3. Tell us a little bit about how that applies in recruiting.
Yeah, so I call my 3 lists of 3. So basically, there's 3 questions that I feel like every recruit is asking themselves if they're serious at all about doing this. The first one is, what industry, if I'm going to do this for a summer or knock doors, what industry do I want to do it in? The second question is, what company in that industry would I want to work for? Then the third question is, what team inside of that company, right? Which team makes the most sense? And so I make my managers write down 3 things, like 3 things about satellite that make satellite the right fit for any rep that's looking to do this, right? So it can be the ease of sale. It can be AT&T is a bigger partner than anybody else out there. I mean, it can be anything, right? So you have to have 3 benefits or the 3 reasons why this industry is the right industry. And then you go to the next level, right? Which is, well, which company in that industry? Not everybody is lucky enough to work at the number 1 for 6 years, you know what I mean? So, but at Clear, it would be, 3 reasons why Clear is the best one of that industry is, we've been the number 1 dealer in the nation. The culture here is second to none. And man, if you want to learn from the best people, whatever those things are, right? So, and then, and this is the part where you get to brag about yourself a little bit. Then you go to the next level, and it's like, cool. There's a lot of different teams that there's a lot of different managers you could work on at this company. Why would you want to work with me? Well, let me tell you what guys are attracted to our group. And then that's when I tell them what we're going to accomplish that year. That's when I tell them what we accomplished last year and like how many leaders we broke off from that team and things. And then I usually invite them. That's usually when I invite them to the next step is like during that thing is something that our office is doing, whether it's an activity, pre-season trip, whatever that is. Cool. And so, but if you don't know 3 things about your industry, if you don't know 3 things about your company, you don't know 3 things about your office that like you can use specifically in every recruiting meeting, then take time, sit down, write those things out, and be prepared going into a recruiting meeting with some ammo, right?
Yeah, no, that's like, the problem is most people, they outline their script for their door approach, but they never really outline their structure for a recruiting meeting.
Yeah.
They go in there and just like, oh, let's take you to lunch, and then they sit down and they, oh, yeah, you should work for us. Like, you'll make a lot of money, and they just kind
Nobody has more fun.
Yeah,
nobody makes more money. Like that's not a recruiting meeting.
Exactly. It's just like you just throwing up on this rep and him going, like, cool, thanks for the information.
Well, and if you've written it down and you're actually prepared for it, I mean, every sale's different, right? Every sale you do is different. Every recruiting meeting is different, every single one. But there's certain principles that like there has to be a flow and there has to be some kind of structure to your recruiting meeting, just like a sale. There's the steps of a sale. There's steps of a recruiting meeting too. And,
cool.
And so, yeah.
So let's go into the last little bit. I just love this. Like, I'm eating it up just like, sitting here. So after you just give us those 10 commandments, I'm like, dude, workshop at Door to Door Con. Like, I'm just sitting here like, holy cow, Kevin Trost, bringing out the big guns. All right, so let's get